Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm Count Christo and this is the one family to rule them all. For just now, we're only ruling Shore, the Duchy of the Shore, which we have newly formed. We are a recently wed, wonderful chap. Unfortunately, who was the last guy before us? Oh, it's interesting. So we are the son of our original character, having been playing the great-grandson of our original character. So we're going to see what we can do. I've been marrying off all of our different people to try and get as many people in the dynasty as possible. We're up to 13 living members now, not doing too badly. So we'll see what we can do to maybe conquer an adjacent tile. Maybe we'll try and go to war with these guys in the north. These guys to the west do have one of our provinces that we deserve, so we will maybe see if we can take that off them. Either way, I will catch back up with you when the next thing happens. Oh yes, here's something I forgot to mention. So weirdly enough, the Targaryens are actually subservient to the Stormlands right now. I suspect they might break off at some point, but for now at least, the Kingdom of Dragonstone, which is de jure just this area, but in fact controls some of this, I think it's called the Finger or something, can't remember, is actually under the Stormlands, so we may not see Westeros form. We may have to do that ourselves, which could be fun. Oh my god, okay, we died again before much really happened. Lord Anders died a natural death. His life was spent seeking and building power. We are now Lord Alaric. Alaric is going to be one of our family names, I've decided. We are a poor military ruler. Oh, we will at least try to seduce our wife. She's not a big fan of us right now. She has some chest pains. That won't stop us. She's a skilled fighter, a tall skilled fighter. Cool. We, on the other hand, are a homely, ruthless, charitable man. We need an heir, so I will focus on grooming an heir. Our son is pretty good. Not bad at all. So we'll just reform the council, get a new maester, and see where things go from here. He wants to make a seneschal. Yeah, absolutely. He's not the biggest fan of us. Oh, so this is the fear mechanic that we talked about earlier, by the way, in the first episode. So he has 43 fear, level 1, which means vassals are 30% less likely to join hostile factions or start plots. That's good to know. We should probably join the Liege Loyalists, I think, because a stable realm is good for us right now, because we just want to quietly take over the neighbouring county. Anyhow, I will get everything sorted out and see what we can do to try and... Have we got any claims? No claims. We should probably start trying to fabricate a claim. Our brother, he's not the biggest fan of us, but he does have a lot of diplomacy. So let's see how he does. Okay, so now we're finally a man again. And what's more, a young, virile chap. We're going to do some eugenics. Yay! So, we're going to look across the entire world, find all the women that are willing to join our court, and find the ones with these wonderful genetic traits. So, she's wise. Absolutely, get in here. She's wise. She can come. Anyone else? She's attractive. Yeah, it's pretty good. We'll take her. And she is energetic and lusty. Ooh, and fertile one here. Okay, so let's try 5. And then as they arrive, I'm just going to mark them all as special interest. And we'll see what we can do to seduce all 5 of them and make them all our concubines, thereby vastly improving the size of House Christo for the glory of House Christo. Let's see how this goes. Hooray! Okay, first one seduced. Here we go. Melissa has fallen to my beguiling ways. She's a wise, lustful lass, and we will now take her as a paramour. She's now our concubine. We are her man. Fantastic. That means she can, the children that we have by her, we can legitimize, so she can go off our special interest list and on to the next one. So I've just used a trick, which is good to know, very helpful, because if you search the realm, this particular filter is very helpful. They're not rulers, they're not in prison, they're adults, they're within diplomatic range, and they will join court. And then you just sort by the best trait. So, for example, I've just filled out my council with these amazing people, because there's always people out in the world who are willing to come and join your court, as long as you're a duke or higher, because they think you're going to press their claims, but of course you're not. You're just going to use them to be marvellous members of your council, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to have a fantastic council for pretty much the entire game, which is going to be great. So, things are not all well right now in Solid Shore. We have the pox is here, but it also just gave me a pop-up saying the Grey Plague has broken out. So, we'll see if we can weather this particular storm. Yeah, a pox has broken out, in God's grace, fantastic. Pox has broken out. Okay, so here we go. Grey Plague is now dominating the entire area. We are hiding behind our walls. We haven't begun to run low on food yet, but there's a pox and a Grey Plague. So hopefully we'll be able to hold out long enough for it to get better before we're forced to open our doors. We're still banging out Huge numbers of family members, which is great. We're up to 19 living members already. Fantastic. Let's do a quick check. No one's of age and unmarried, are they? You branch off into a different family. Cool. Good to see. Hooray! Okay, the pox and the Grey Plague have both cleared up, and all we lost was one measly daughter. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. She decided to leave because she has a lover, I suspect. Or rather, she did have a lover, because now she's dead. Idiot. Should have stayed behind the walls, stayed safe in the wonderful place of Salt Shore. My concubines per child. Excellent. I have been steadily upgrading this castle. We've got quite a few quite a few buildings built. I'm going to get the next castle town next, I think. I can't put up with my cousin's paranoia any longer. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep slowly building up, consolidating our power base and eyeing up the neighbour for an opportunity to grab Scorched Rock. That's the plan. So I've decided to do something I should have done a while ago. We're going to start writing books. We're going to write a whole host of books. And thereby give ourselves a nice bonus to all of our characters' stats. So we're going to start writing a book about the realm. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so my wife... We have 3 concubines now, and my wife wants to duel one of my concubines. I mean, how can I not allow the duel? Let's see what happens. Either of them going to die? Oops, wrong person. No, neither of them died. Neither of them got injured. Interesting. Oh, my courtier's been imprisoned. How does the head of the religion feel about us? He's not the biggest fan of us. We could put a whole bunch into our campaign fund and try and get our septim appointed, but I don't think that's worth it for now. Once we're more powerful, we'll work on trying to get the high septim to be one of our vassals and all that kind of thing. But that's not something we can really work on just yet. Hey, nice. Okay, we finished our book. The book composed. Everyone knows I've spent several years directing my work on my book. When today I finally presented with the final product, it was, admittedly, a bit disappointed. Oh, honest recipes, not exactly what I had in mind. But I think I'll keep up with my writing. So we get 20 prestige, honest recipes, and we are now a scholar, which is fantastic for one reason. We get to join the Alchemists Guild now. You have to be 16, a mystic, a scholar, 5 lunatic, erudite. You have to have at least one domain and not be nomadic. You can't be a Kingsguard, a Maester, an Archmaester, or Maester Education, and you have to have a religious priest trait. What does that mean? Oh, I have to have a priest, I guess. Cool, so let's join the Alchemists Guild. I will look forward to learning the secrets of wildfire. Ooh. So what can we do now? We can hire an alchemist. We can lose esoteric knowledge and get a new alchemist, which is just like a really good courtier. We can spend gold for esoteric knowledge. We can use wildfire in a siege. That sounds fun. Okay, we don't need to do it now necessarily, though. We can build an observatory. Yeah, sure, let's build an observatory. Sounds fun. So we didn't really look into this, but we are now a member of the Alchemists Guild. We are, in fact, the lowest tier of the Alchemists Guild, a patron. There is Patron, Acolyte, Wisdom, and Grand Master. So that's cool. We can use a rare elixir when we're a Grand Master. When we're Wisdom, we can study the knowledge stores and obtain rare powers. An Acolyte has a discount on donating to the guild, hiring alchemists, and making wildfires. And you can travel to learn from a Wisdom. Cool. So when we have... How much wildfire do we need? How much, esoteric knowledge do we need to make wildfire? I didn't see that in one of my options here. So I suspect that's a matter of right-clicking your portrait and making wildfire when you have enough esoteric knowledge. So we'll keep checking in with that and seeing, maybe when we get to 200 or something. You gain it based on, okay, we get some from learning and scholar. Good to know. It's quite an influential guild, so that's good to see. All right, so we'll look into making some wildfire, using it to burn down the Ulla lands where we take Scorched Rock. Oh god, we're under attack. Okay, thugs attack the Spy Master. 25% chance to die. Oh, thank god we didn't die, but we did get wounded. Damn. And yes, we can confirm, people that we don't manage to legitimize, like our children of our paramours, don't have children of our dynasty. That's unfortunate. So we probably won't bother with paramours so much in the future, because we can't seem to legitimize kids because our liege keeps refusing it. So we'll worry about that more once we're independent. We'll start having paramours and legitimizing all their kids, because as of now, if we look at this, all of these kids here are all illegitimate bastards, and so they're not ever going to produce any more Christos, and obviously Christos are what matter. Ooh, this is interesting. So a merchant specializing in rare books and scrolls has arrived. Of course, I will buy the Glory of Volantis. Let's see what this gives us. And we never actually checked what our book we wrote does. Honest Recipes gives you 1% national tox modifier. Oh my god, that's not so good. And you can only use it if you're not blind. Fair enough, that makes a lot of sense. Glory of Volantis gives us a tiny bit of monthly prestige. God, that's useless too. And the opinion of the Valentini and Essosi Valerian, none of which exist, I'm pretty sure. Speaking of Valyria and stuff, how are the dragons? She's still just chilling in Dragonstone, hasn't overthrown her liege or anything. Come on, Targaryens, I expect more of you. Ooh, okay, a new book. Well, I will keep buying them because I like having a huge collection of artifacts. The Children of Summer, I assume that improves our relations with the Summer Isles, who don't exist. My courtier wants to become a black brother. Yeah, okay, I can do with the piety. So, the Children of Summer. Yes, Summer Islands opinions. Again, there are no Summer Islands, but oh well. If we, honestly, we collect enough books. In the base game, every time you die, there's a 5% chance you lose all your artifacts. That isn't the case in a Game of Thrones. So 0.2 monthly prestige. We stack up enough of them. You just wait. We're going to do it. We're going to have monthly prestige growth from all these titchy little books we have. Alright, so I'm confused. God's Grace just got given away, for some reason, to my son? I don't know why. Last time this happened, the comments thought it was because we had a regency. We have not had a regency. I think the game just randomly gives away provinces, but that's okay. That just means we'll have to build, all our investment will go into Saltshore rather than any other provinces, I guess. That's okay, but it's annoying because we now have probably quite significantly less men because we can't raise the max number from him. We may want to even begin moving towards levy-focused obligations. Although I do like the 10% vassal tax. I think we'll just keep making the burghers pay us more and more for now. But yeah, so God's Grace has been given to our son, which, I mean, it does mean House Christo, the prestige of House Christo, continuing to rise, which is good. Oh, he's gay as well, so we might inherit it anyway, because he's unlikely to have kids. His wife, God, he's wise and she's a genius. They're a match made in heaven. I wish I was playing as them. Ignore my wife and go visit my lover. Yeah, sounds good. I'm the deceitful. Nice. Deceitful is a nice trait. +3 intrigue for only -2 diplomacy. Oh god, our diplomacy is it's really low right now. That's okay. We'll manage. You would like me to back our plot to kill this guy? No, that's fine. You want my grandson to marry his betrothed? Yeah, sure. So I still haven't got a claim. It's been ages and we still haven't got a claim. Sometimes maybe it's just me. I think resetting the claim does help. So let's see if that does anything for us. Okay, I think this is why we can't make any wildfire. We have to build a guild hall first, so I accept. We're going to save up 300 ducats, and then we're going to build a guild hall in Saltshore, and that should let us make some wildfire. Okay, we have enough money. Let's see. Oh, we have a claim on... What the heck? We have a claim on a mercenary band, apparently. That's interesting. Anyway, we have enough money. Let's build a guild hall. Build an alchemist's guild. You will gather the greatest pyromancers. You have brought together many men of great learning, men who know the secrets of fire and blood. You have commissioned them to establish an alchemist's guild in Saltshore. They tell you it will take some time to construct a guild hall where they can safely make and store wildfire. It'll take 4 years. Fantastic. All right, I eagerly await finishing my my alchemist skill. They have quite a lot of technology. We have to learn how to make wildfire before we can get promoted. Okay, good to know. Hooray! Okay, the alchemist guild is finished. Wisdom Belgrave comes before you. We have finally completed our new guild hall, my lord. We are ready to begin the production of the substance. Finally, we get alchemist's guild. 200 knowledge, and we complete the mission successfully. Fantastic. So now we have this alchemist skill. There's an alchemist skill in this province, consisting of a number of pyromancers who have studied magic necessary to safely make and store wildfire. So can I now... What do I do now? Make wildfire. Okay. Personal wealth of 100, and any society member has to be rank 2. Okay. So there's no one in the entire society that's rank 2? That's wrong. There's a bunch here. Let's let a bit of time go, see if it works. No, you can't go to... You want to go and become a septum? No, I'm not paying for you to go and become a septum. Don't be silly. Ooh, okay, I think this is probably it then. We thank you for your continued patronage of the guild. As a sign of your trust, we'd like to offer you a chance to learn the secret of making wildfire. Except, you can ask an acolyte in your court to help with this. But we don't have an acolyte in our court, I assume. So we're going to need to invite one. which is one of our abilities. Hire an alchemist. 50 gold, 150 esoteric knowledge. Okay, so here is an acolyte. He is fire obsessed. He's absent-minded. That's not great. And so now we can ask him, learn how to make wildfire. 50 more gold. Okay. Acolyte Quentin agrees to your command, and in the coming days will teach you to make wildfire. He bids you join him at the guild and don the proper robes to prepare the necessary equipment. I must learn to manipulate the substance. I have a 96% chance of succeeding, I assume, because of my score in learning and my scholar trait. So let's see if we succeed. Ooh, we did, I think. I have understood the volatility and danger and how he successfully taught me how to handle it safely. I can now manipulate wildfire. Gain 200 esoteric knowledge, and we complete our mission, which means we can now rank up. So let's do that straight away. We've been trying to squeeze as much money out of Salt Shore as we can. I feel a new appreciation. Oh, yay, we are an acolyte now, so we get a cool little hat. Or hood, I guess. Power. Create fake valuables. Well, that sounds fun. Let's give that a go. You select the valuables to fabricate. Counterfeit silver currency. We can't flood the local economy. Let's make some fake gemstones. No one will tell the difference or sell them for a profit. Add gemstones to the treasury of Lord Alaric of the Shore. Well, we might as well see what it does in the inventory. Gemstones. 0.1 prestige. Not bad. Can I sell it? Manage this artifact. I can sell it for 40, but you lose 40 prestige. 0.1 prestige monthly. Again, not much, but over time, you know, we could keep using that. Ah, we have made fake valuables, so we could get found out. We should probably sell it before we get found out, shouldn't we? Yeah, that seems good. Let's sell it. Send my regards to Lady Elise. Awesome. Can we do that over and over again? No, you have to not have that modifier. Okay, so we're probably going to do that over and over again. We can't compose a book yet, so why can't I make wildfire? All we need is 100 gold. Okay, let's build a store of wildfire. That seems great fun. Give you a ancestral name. We asked legitimization, but they always seem to say no. It's unfortunate. Just give them whatever. Okay, so I'll save up some money and we'll see if we can make some... Ooh, what? A dancing partner. No, that's okay. Good lord, so many pop-ups. I will save up 100 gold and we'll see what we can do to make some wildfire. Okay, we finally saved up enough money. Oh god. These people, the Ullers, they keep rebelling. Hopefully our liege bashes up on them enough that we can go and claim Scorched Rock. But for now, we are going to make wildfire, which we can't do. Because no society rank has equal greater than level 2. Okay, we need to hire another alchemist, I think. Darn it. Alright, we'll try that again in a minute. Okay, so now they're totally sieged down. This is the army of Ghost Hills. Who are you? You know, these guys up here. Okay. Do you have any allies? Yes. These guys up here. So there's a lot of men between the two of them. I think we should go to war for this baronry, the one in here. Well, this is a small keep, this is a large keep. No, we should go to war for an extra province. So let's do that right now. They haven't got many men. Oh, we can't. Ah, because they can't be at war with our liege right at the beginning. Anyway. Okay, never mind, never mind. Alaric is a family name. Ooh, she's converted to what? No, it's the same religion. Oh no, Athan has converted. Is that your husband? No. Well, we'll engage them in theological debates, see how that goes. It worked. Nice. Well, hopefully once this war ends, we can go to war with them then. If they do enough sieging, they'll damage their levies, so it should be doable. Okay, so this is cool. We have to go on a journey to meet a wisdom. So we're going to do that now. Let us depart. 50 gold. And we get a regent. So they're probably going to give away freaking red dunes. But that won't matter too much. Oh god, they have heaps of men. No, they're sieging us down. Leave me alone. They're going to destroy my levy. My liege. My liege, help. That's not good. Oh, we could gain leverage on a noble. Cool. You get all our betrothals to go through. You can use this leverage. It can be used to recruit them into a faction. Well, I'm a liege loyalist. I don't need the leverage. My liege, help me. I am a loyalist. You should come and save me. Ooh, they're divorcing my granddaughter, or rather breaking the betrothal. Let's set up another one. Who looks good? Lithe and appealing. Sure, go for them. You should assault. There's only 100 garrison here. Assault and come help me against these guys. Don't let them siege down my castle. No. Please. Okay, these guys are coming over. Come on, come on, come on. Please help me out. I do not want to lose my entire levy. He's still going east. There's a chance. There's a chance. If they don't get here in time, what I'll probably do... They're just going to go and siege Scorched Rock, aren't they? Oh, probably. Yep. Oh, but they assaulted. No, they're still not coming across. Assault this one, for goodness sake. There's 100 garrison. Oh, they've already done that one. Okay, fair enough. It's this one. They can't assault. What I'm going to do is raise up the levy. Because this way, at least... And we want to raise up all the vassal levies as well. Because that will raise the ones in the province. And then what we'll do is we'll retreat. And hopefully some get away. No, none got away. Lose catapults, lose defences. Let's see what we actually lost. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, we'll just start rebuilding, I guess. And they're going to siege their way through the rest of it as well. Man, that's really bad. Darn you. I hate these neighbours. I will do my very best to destroy you and your house. Okay, we are at least visiting this ancient dude. Sorry, wisdom dude. Teach me all you know. Great success, go well. Difficult, some things will go badly. How did they go? Okay, you spent many days discussing deeper secrets of the alchemists. You even managed to impart some of your own ideas on the mentor. Fruitful new ideas and revelations. Nice. 3 learning. Wow. 200 esoteric knowledge. Fantastic. Can we rank up now? No, we can't. We have to be at least 3 years. The Regency ended. Did we keep the Red Dunes? We did. Unfortunate, though. These absolute gits keep sieging us down. Leave us alone. I just allow all duels. Okay, now we can rank up. Nice. Let's become a wisdom. It is my privilege. We are now a wisdom, which means we can study the rare arts. Okay, where's that? That's probably a mission that pops up, I guess. Oh, we have something available. Yes, create some valuables. Make some fool's gold. That seems good. And we will sell them for a profit. Yeah, they finished their siege of us. Darn them. Let's see if we can relieve the siege as quickly as possible. Ask politely. And yes, our liege won anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. But that's annoying that we took so much damage in the process of that. My liege, you owe me. You may not know it, but you owe me big time. Okay, we've won the siege. We have relieved our siege. We might as well go and siege down Sensual's Hall, the one beneath it, just so we can get some loot out of it, I guess. Maybe a little bit of loot there. And, you know, help out our liege win their war sooner. But yeah, that really hurt our levies quite substantially. You don't like me much anymore. Why is that? Not sure. We should... Here, you know what? Have the glory of summer. It's useless to us. Give them a nice opinion boost with you. Which will mean we get slightly more levies out of him. What a splendid object. Yeah, there we go. Get a few more men out of him this way. Set up the marriage. We would like you to spend some time experimenting with and studying the ancient knowledge stores of the Alchemists Guild. Of course I will do this. How do I do that? Probably just wait for an event. Let's see. Oh god, our liege is losing up there. He's got loads of people. Okay, do we study wildfire, alchemy, or arcane? Let's study the arcane. Seems fun. See how that goes. Oh, there's always more to learn. Many ancient scrolls and texts. So not much. Just 30% chance we get some learning. Not bad. Not bad. Anything else I can do? Cool. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do right now. Can we make wildfire yet? No, we still don't have any society member with society rank greater or equal to 2 in the society. I'm not sure what the heck that means. I think we do need to do this again, which we can't do for quite a while. That's okay. Oh, finally! Okay, it's finished. And she usurped the duchy for herself, it looks like, but then immediately gave it back to someone over here of a different family. Okay, with only 800 men. So we could immediately go to war with them, since we have quite a few more than that. See if we can take back this holding, or we could go after Scorched Rock itself. I think we should go after Scorched Rock. Alright, she only has 800 men. Now is the time. De jure claim on Scorched Rock. She will get some more, because her vassals are more loyal, but that area has been ravaged. This war went on longer than you have seen. So we will immediately send some men in, see if we can reclaim Scorched Rock for its rightful de jure owners. Let's give it a go. Now, their army is divided, as you can see, so I think what we're going to do is leave behind... Ooh, has it crashed? G-Force experience, go away. We're going to leave behind just some men, while the rest crash into them and drive them before us. We need to make sure we have some commanders set. Is it because they're all Justicars and things? Yeah. We need to make sure our commanders are not... Yeah, don't auto-assign commanders. They're too bad at it. We need to make sure our commanders are not also on our council so we can actually use them. Definitely not him. We've got so many great people in our court right now because we've been doing lots of breeding, which generally is a good way to result in having loads of people. You don't lead troops. You're a wise old scholar. We need you to stay at home and research wildfire. Okay, we crash into them. Got another kinsman. Ooh, a fruitful one, no less. Cool. Smash into them in Nuremwell. Drive them before us. Excellent. And we chase them again into Helot. We'll take a river crossing, but we outnumber them almost 2 to 1. Ooh, they hired some hedge knights though, but they're at low morale. We should smash them. Oh, we have no center. Whoops. We should definitely auto bounce. Excuse me, auto bounce is still putting no one in the center. All right, well, we'll manually do it then. There we go. Okay, that's not ideal still. Here, how about that? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's just keep ping-ponging them around while we finish our siege. That's fine. My granddaughter, she's not even of my family. I'm not going to spend much on her education. New important decisions available. We can create some more fake valuables. I'm just going to repeatedly make gold. Or we should try out the others, see which one makes more money. Sell them for a profit. Stressed. Someone's stealing from me. That's not good. Oh, it's time to compose another book. Nice. Okay, so in honor of the gods or something educational. A chronicle of my family history. Let's do something in honor of the gods or something educational. Seems fun. Ooh, who's that? Just died? Pyre has just died. All right, well, this war should be pretty easy. Let's see it to its conclusion. Okay, marvelous news. We've won the war, so we can... And we've got a bunch of prisoners as well. Well, we shall ransom them back first, making sure we get paid before we end the war, because sometimes that releases them. And now we shall enforce demands. We will gain the Lordship of Scorched Rock. Fantastic. There we go. A large keep and some private farms for our personal collection. Fan-freaking-tastic. We have now unified the wonderful Duchy of the Shore. Fantastic. I did also notice she is currently trying to fabricate a claim on the shore. How dare you? We could immediately declare war on her again. It will make everyone in the world dislike us. But we're in such a good position to war right now. I think I'm going to immediately truce break. Or we could try and murder her. No, let's just truce break. And immediately raise up the men. Oh, I retreated by mistake. Whoops. It's alright, we can just re-engage them and beat them. God, what is going on? I need to slow the game down, my lord. Okay. Don't throw this away. That would be a disaster. We're okay, we're okay. Things have stabilized. Good. Now let's siege down this holding. Or should we maybe... God, we really don't have many men, do we? We have 1,000 men to her 600. Still, that's okay. We should keep harrowing them down. Give them no quarter and no rest. We should raise the quality of the work. We might get a cold. That's alright, we'll survive. Theological debate, of course. We have a fever. It might have dysentery from staying up late. That seems a little excessive, don't you think? We should be okay, though. New important decision. Seek treatment for illness. Yeah, help me. Cure me. Alright, good. We can just ping-pong these guys around until they're entirely destroyed. We got pneumonia! Oh god, and we're bedridden. -7 health, we're dead. We're absolutely dead. Well, we might as well go for experimental treatment. Feel better, but +2 barely counters out the freaking bedridden level of our disease. So we're almost certainly still going to die here, unfortunately. But that's okay. We've expanded our realm. We've written some marvelous books. So we're... Yep, there we go. We died. Just a small private funeral will suffice. So we did die, but the war continues. And we're not a bad character. I think we may... Do you want to seduce... We should at least seduce our wife. And then we'll go back to our scholarly ways. Just quickly fill out the council. Here, I'll do this off camera. Okay, there we go. Now all that remains is to drive these guys before us, do the actual siege of the baronry, and we'll have actually united it all. Oh god, personal combat. I didn't realise. 60... Or my mother can handle it. They have 55. Mother, what's your combat skill? 100? My mother's a 68-year-old badass. That's alright, she's got it. That's hilarious. Our mum just kicked a knight's ass in combat to protect us. That's fantastic. Alright, so we'll just finish this siege and then the war should be over. Oh, my freaking lord, we died. I thought we forbid ourselves from leading combat, but we didn't. We're dead. We're going to be a 30-year-old woman with no husband. God darn it. Okay, so we switched again. We're brave. We have a calm voice. We are not allowed to lead troops, for God's sake. We die too much. We need a new husband. Someone young and fertile. Ooh, an erudite chap. Sorry, shrewd. Yeah, he'll do. Let's marry him. Right, yeah, matrilineally. We have to do a matrilineal marriage, of course. I forgot. We are a woman, after all. This guy looks alright. He's got 2 different coloured eyes. It's alright, we won't hold it against him. And we will seduce him. Well, I mean, 3 different rulers are going to live through the duration of this war. The fact that we've been dying so much does mean that though our house prestige is getting up there, because we've actually held 5 duchies, technically, because we've had, 5 different rulers hold this duchy. Ah, we captured him. I think that's the guy that killed my father. Let me check. Was it my father or my brother? Was it him? Lord Wilmore? I think it was this guy. Yeah. Who did he die in combat to? No, different guy. Okay, fair enough. We'll just keep beating up our enemies' armies as they come in here. It's fine. I mean, no particular hurry to win this war. My aunt's died. Oh well. I'm not that upset, to be honest. We have a large number of family members. How many members of House Christo are there right now? 33. Not bad. Just go around wiping them out. Got another one of them captured. We shall... we can visit chambers. We do need a child, so yeah, sure. So visit this guy's chambers. We might get cruel, we might get ruthless, but we need a child. We don't actually have any children right now. Our heir is our sister, who's a pretty good character, and does have a son, so I wouldn't really mind playing as her. Ooh, okay. Our little visit to the chambers means that we are now pregnant. But that's okay. We don't need to tell him that. We don't need to. Our husband doesn't need to know that we got this by assaulting one of our prisoners. That's fine. Still winning these battles. There we go. 100%. Okay. Sure. I'll offer my mace to my patronage. He might improve his learning, and we win. Marvelous. So we won. We got this castle back under us, where it belongs. Fantastic. It's still of her dynasty though. That could be problematic in the future. But for now, fantastic. The Duchy of the Shore is fully united. Excellent news. All right, well, I'm going to call it a part there. We'll spend some more time consolidating in the next one. Maybe switch over to... we're still seducing our husband, I think. We'll switch over to scholarly focus, write more books, all that good stuff. We actually can't read it right now because we're not clever enough. But we'll try to fix that in the future. I should check, actually, how much do these books sell for? Like, Glory of Volantis, we don't need this. How much would it sell for? 20 gold? Nah, we'll keep it. We want to collect a library after all. All right, well, thank you ever so much for watching. If you did like the episode, please give it a like. It helps out a great deal. And I will see you in the next one where we shall probably try and take this place. We got a claim on it earlier, off camera. We got a claim on it. But unfortunately, the guy who had the claim died. So we might have to start working on that again. Or, of course, we could go to the north, try and go against the Duchy of Ghost Hills up here. Or we could even try and faction and see what else we could do. We could try and change who's in charge. We could depose the monarchy and set up a republic, but I think that's not what we're going to do. We're going to stay feudal in this campaign. Anyway, I'll see you next time.